I know this video title is a bit crazy considering we're still like 9 months away from the 11th anniversary of Dokkan. But right now we're waiting for the actual Dokkan official accounts to tweet out EZA details and things like that. We do know the World Tournament is upcoming this weekend, so we are going to have a data download before then. I mean, realistically, it's just a waiting game, seeing what's going on. And we saw this tweet here from the Ed talking about 11th anniversary, and this is something I discussed a bit in my Daima prediction video, like, where's Daima, what's going on with Daima and Dokkan, things like that. At least I believe I made that video. At the bare minimum, I thought about that video idea. I think I did make it a while ago, but I haven't made an updated one just yet. Essentially, I think there's a lot of things that can happen with Daima. I think maybe, obviously Daima's not Golden Week, so what's going on with Daima? I believe I did, I did make that in the, like, Goku Day kind of prediction video, which I still think there is a slight chance of Golden Week Part 2 isn't going to be somehow, like a Super Saiyan 2 LR Kefla. They decide, hey, we're actually going to make it, a Goku Day LR that drops the week after. Like, let's say, I don't know, Goku Day is obviously starting this weekend. The Part 2 LR will be next week. They're like, Goku Day celebration here. Part 2 LR releases here with like some sort of producer's letter that announces it ahead of time. All I'm saying is that's possible. But let's just put all that aside for now. Let's talk about this. So Zero was like, oh right, they're power of wishes, which makes sense. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. You may think, oh, the mini versions of these guys are not on power wishes, and that's true. But if you take a look through this, most of the GT Gokus are not on power of wishes either. This Goku is on Power of Wishes as well, but he's the only GT Goku that's pretty much on the Power of Wishes. I don't even know if the other GT Goku's on Power of Wishes. He's not. So I mean, yeah, I mean obviously Spirit Bomb is right here. I forgot why exactly this guy is on Power of Wishes. I think it's assuming like Pan's wish. I don't know. It wasn't really a wish, but like Pan like telling Goku to stop raging out is what I assume that is in there for, but who knows. I mean, full power Super for Goku's there as well. Maybe I'm misremembering GT. Anyways, continuing on from there, I would say it makes a lot of sense for this Power Wishes theme to come back up during the anniversary, because of the fact that this is a dual Dokkan Fest that's going to EZA, and then likely they're also going to EZA the anniversary Lars. We saw last anniversary that the EZA'd both of these groups of characters. Doesn't mean that they're going to do the same thing again this year, but I mean, we saw the Saint Saga Lars and the Year 8 Dokkan Fest Lars both extremely awakened during that celebration. But I have my own idea that we'll talk about in a second. Now, people will be upset about waiting for Daima until anniversary, like an adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku and then Super Saiyan 3 adult Vegeta. I just think that this is the perfect time to drop them. The thing about Dokkan is that they have these celebrations planned out way far ahead in advance. And we see like Legends, for example. Even Legends, they didn't save Super Saiyan 4 adult Goku for the 7th anniversary. They just dropped him in a spot. Because the thing about Legends is like Legends Limiteds kind of are all the same type of, I think, hype value ish, quote unquote. It's not a thing where it's like Dokkan T-Wars and then Dokkan Fest LRs, right? They're all Legend Limited sparking characters still. So I think it's easier for Legends to kind of plop a character in and push another character back as a Legends limited release, compared to what Dokkan might be able to do. They can't just drop adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku as like a Dokkan Fest LR. They could do it for mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, just drop him as a Dokkan Fest T-War. I think that makes sense. But they can't like put this guy into T-Wars, but like they can't be like, oh, we're gonna release this guy in May. They like to stick with their format. Now, at most, I could see like Tanabata being a place where we see a massive Daima LR. But then Dokkan also plans these things like very far ahead. I mean, we knew during the 8th anniversary, they had all the way up to the 10th anniversary planned. Like everything that we saw pretty much until the 10th anniversary was all predetermined, quote unquote, right? Maybe, obviously, at least the characters, the release schedule. I also will say, well, except let's not count the global sync, that's different. I also will say it's probably the same where for the 10th anniversary, they've had everything at least until the 11th anniversary planned ahead of time. So maybe there was another Dokkan Fest that would have released for the EX part of the anniversary or the beginning of March. And then that Dokkan Fest TR was like pushed back to another point in time. Who knows? Um, Maybe that could have been when it happened. So who knows, right? It could be maybe the May Dokkan Fest at a May Dokkan Fest TR. They will see. I can't really say for sure what's gonna happen. We have no idea really. Um, it's possible though. Tanabata Worldwide could be something that is not actually that was already like set in stone, but then anniversary, because we knew about Daima Super Saiyan 4 prior to anniversary. They could, I think anniversary was still far enough at that point where they could plan ahead out for anniversary to be different characters. Because I would assume by the actual 10th anniversary starting, they could be already working on the 11th anniversary LRs as well. So I think them planning out Daima for a year ahead in terms of these two big characters, especially with how good these animations are, I think it'd be fantastic, really. And then they would actually fit like a Power of Wishes theme, which makes a lot of sense, right? So that's why I just want to bring out this idea to you guys, see what you guys are thinking about it, just in general. Now, I also do want to say, if they are going with like a Power of Wishes theme, um, there is a possibility that, you know, how do I explain it? I think we see Future Saga for part two is kind of what I'm saying. Because if we really take a look here into Power of Wishes, I mean, there's a bunch of different characters that could fit it. You could say maybe like Golden Frieza versus Resurrection F Blue Goku, but that Res F Blue Goku doesn't fit Power of Wishes. Only Golden Frieza does. But then, we see all the Goku Black and Zamasu's in here. We see Sword of Hope Trunks in here. I believe the Vegito Blues themselves are not on here in the Power of Wishes category specifically, but it's also Vegito Blue, right? So I think considering it's a Vegito Blue, that could be obviously a lot different, in terms of like who it is, right? I think that makes a lot of sense to me perfectly, but Fusion Zamasu, Goku Black and Zamasu, they're all on the team. What if it's like Power of Wishes Celebration with that as part 1 and part 2? DBS, almost a DBS. Daima, Super Saiyan 4 Adult Goku, and Super Saiyan 3 Adult Vegeta as part 1. And then tag fusing Vegito Blue and the tag fusing Zamasu and Goku Black as part 2. I think that could be a really interesting part 1 and part 2 combo. I think that'd be very hype for a lot of people. There's a lot of easy A's you could do around that, like Future Saga. I mean, you could get Ajo Rose Super Easy A, Tech Fusion Zamasu Super Easy A, Physical Vegito Blue Super Easy A, even though he's not directly on the category, right? It could still make a lot of sense. Maybe it could be like some other thing that they kind of create. Who knows? This Fusion Zamasu, LR Vegito Blue, LR Fusion Zamasu right here. The LR, what's it called? Vegeta Trunks. Super easy for, imagine this Goku Black and Zamasu, the tech one. I don't know. Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of ideas there that could be really interesting and fun. Because, like, what else would really fit? I guess it could be, like, DBS Broly again, but I'm not sure 100%. I mean, they could always like do a standalone Gogeta Blue and then a standalone full power Broly, because we don't have that yet. But I feel like there's so much Future Saga representation in here for Power Wishes that it makes sense to me for that. Obviously, we'd see these two EZA in the third part of the anniversary. Maybe it could be movies related still, though. There's quite a bit of movies related stuff in terms of the Dragon Balls. I mean, they spam the Dragon Balls in the movies, right? And again, if we take a look at, again, available EZAs, I think that most of these EZAs will be taken up by then. I think, again, why I'm thinking like, Daima Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku Tanabata. Or it could be like again, an LR that they're dropping this month. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, we're waiting on his ETA. He's just kind of sitting there. I think he's going to awaken with the mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think these two are going to be gone by then. I could easily see, Worldwide Celebration being, Resurrection F themed. And then these, like all these 6 characters right here. Actually, these 7 characters. Oh, wait. These 6 characters, my bad. Could all just be gone, right? I think a Saiyan Saga celebration for New Year's makes a lot of sense. That takes care of you, Raditz. That takes care of Yamcha right here. You could even say, what if Superheroes is a second part? And then it's like a new Beast Gohan, and then a new LR Orange Piccolo. I mean, Orange Piccolo is on Power Wishes. It's like, what if it's like an Orange Piccolo and then a Beast Gohan? Beast Gohan is not there, but again, it could just be a character that they put in here. Could we get a new Beast Gohan standalone? Yes, absolutely. I mean, at that point, the LR Beast Gohan that's existing wouldn't ease into the year after. So maybe they would wait. But them and the Gammas, we could see some big superhero celebration. Maybe they just save all these characters. Imagine they save them all for like 12th anniversary, and then it says transforming Beast Gohan. Or like some sort of worldwide celebration next year, or Tanabata or something like that, right? Lots of different options there, but like I think a lot of these 2022 EZs will be taken up, and we saw during anniversary that they're not scared of jumping into ahead for this year. I mean, Path Paragiri Goku was one of the first EZs this year. Look how far ahead this guy is. So like for anniversary, imagine them grabbing AGOVB, Tech Fusion Zamasu, right? And in terms of Super EZAs, man, again, there's tons of Future Saga Super EZAs just sitting here. BB, AGO Rose, and Sword of Hope Trunks. There is the Fusion Zamasu here. There's the Int Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, right? And I think that's pretty much, the Goku Black Zamasu right here as well. This is all like their actual released order, I believe, compared to their EZA release order, but still. I think that's really cool. I think there's a lot of Future Saga stuff coming together, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Maybe Future Saga will be part of like a worldwide next year or something. Who knows? There's not really another video for me to make today, so I'm just kind of putting this idea out here. How would you feel if we got them as a reverse exchange? So, like, if these two were reverse exchange, I think they'll be their own character first, rather than being a reverse exchange character. 0% they wait that long? I don't know, man. I don't think that they're gonna wait that long. Or, I should say the opposite. I think that they could wait that long if they really wanted to. Because, again, of what I said earlier, but let me know what y'all thinking. Thanks y'all for watching. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.